Alrighty, welcome back to the second part of episode 3 of the Isles. Our good old fellows that are not heroes just stopped two Displacer Beasts from coming after their good old goblin friend Scrax. And that is where we left off. It is about 2 o'clock in the night. Um, so you did just have a long rest, but after this fight, you could, I would say, rest again to set off in the morning, or you just go from here.
I could use a long rest. I used level 2 spell and 3 level 1 spells.
I can
Yeah.
level rest too.
Yeah. So, are you guys going to leave Scrax tied up? Or, like, feed him again or anything?
I think we can untie him now. I don't think he's at risk of running away.
Yeah, and you can see in his eyes, he's like, there's that moment where the beast got in and, like, was charging past, and, like, he was very fearful during that time, but he's like...
We saved him.
He appreciates and recognizes that he's better off not trying to, like, defy you guys.
So I have the clarification on the material components. It is the case that if it has a gold listed, you have to have that material. But unless it specifies that it's consumed, you don't lose it when you cast it.
Alright, so we spent 10
you
gold
might
one time.
miss that one. So it doesn't say it's consumed. You don't have to spend that 10 gold ever again.
If a spell states that a material component is consumed by the spell, the caster must provide this component for each casting of the spell. But if it doesn't say that it's consumed, you're good.
Okay, cool.
What does the S and M on components stand
Somatic and material.
for? What is somatic? That's just
Moving your
mental.
hands.
Oh, okay.
So verbal, somatic, and material.
Sadism and masochism.
Yeah.
I mean, my material on Ice Knife is a drop of water or a piece of ice, and it doesn't say consumed, so...
And you're
But
kind
no,
of
if it doesn't have a gold listed, then you use your spellcasting focus.
and you're druidic, so you'd have a focus.
Yep, I do.
Oh, it says they must be consumed. Rip.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, that sucks.
It must be consumed by a fire in a brass brazier. Maybe I don't have a familiar right now.
We'll say. I mean, you
Yeah,
did.
you're
You
bad.
took ritually cast it, so you had like the stuff you put into the brazier now.
Okay, I'll just assume I had that stuff because I'm awesome. Whatever, we're good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you would. I mean, you knew that you would have a familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
How
had a
long-
brazier?
How long does
That's
the familiar?
brass.
How long does the familiar last?
until it dies.
Until it dies.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Does it cost each time you change forms for it?
No, it's just an act. Each
For me,
yes.
it does.
Oh, okay.
It does for me too. It's 10 gold every time it changes into a different familiar, but my familiar inherently can shapeshift,
What
so
spell
Okay.
are you guys using?
find
Find
familiar
familiar.
It's
ritual.
called find familiar.
For him, it's a ritual. For me, I have to actually cast as a spell.
In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own. A familiar can't attack.
I have it as a warlock, which adds on I can forego one of my attack actions and it can make an attack action on its own.
Oh, okay.
Warlocks
It's
are
back to the chain
warlocks
thing.
are special. Carlos has only been using his to help.
Yep. Mine has
Sorry,
not.
we're just clarifying rules that.
Yeah, we probably should have done that in the break, but
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
you guys take a long rest. You heal up, restore superiority die, your spell slots, your hit die if you use them, which you did not. So it is now, given the fight and everything, it is now pushing past dawn into mid morning.
Can I
you
teach
still-
Scrax how to juggle while we're doing this, while we're resting and stuff?
Yeah, and he's like, you start to wake up, and in the morning you start to juggle. He's like, oh, show me, and so he's trying, and he's doing okay. He gets like a few throws, then drops one. And with practice, he could get it.
I'm gonna
Alright.
roll performance to see how well I can teach him.
Yes, go ahead. It doesn't help. Like you're pretty good, but he's just mortally in awe that you're like. He's never seen it before. It's just something very like foreign to him. All right, so it's mid morning. You guys are all healed up. Strax is like ready to follow you guys. He's like, take me to authority. Yeah. Like, save me. He's like, I'm Smartsy, but I know I need help. You guys strong. Take me. So
To authority.
to the
Let's go,
authority.
pet.
So you guys,
Are you
it's a-
saying take us to our leader?
you could say,
All the
take me
names
to your
of
leader, and
all
I'll give him peace.
Now, Scrax, make sure you tell that to everyone you see. All right?
I don't like people. Like, I like you guys. I like you guys, but not. I don't.
It's really respectful to tell
Scrax-
everyone
Scrax-
peace.
Scrax shy. Do a persuade. Deception.
Oh
roll.
gosh.
Gotta find his.
I'm just leaving. I'm walking
He
away.
knows you're full of shit. He's like, you're trying to tricksy me. You're trying to tricksy me.
I'm just
No,
walking away.
Once I trust someone, I'll give them the peace. So you guys, it's a day and a half of travel. So if you set out now, you can make it basically by like the next day's noon.
Are we giving up
Or
on
you
waiting
keep
for the
rest.
Dark Man?
I think
Yeah.
that was the Dark Man.
I don't think it was the Dark Man, but I think it was.
Well, I mean, like that was him coming.
I think that was his like servant sent to kill Scrax because he knows that we're onto him.
Carlos, did you ever read that note you found
Oh yeah.
in private?
Send it to me.
I'll send it to you real quick.
Well, I'm getting it from the GM. I ice knife it.
Oh no!
Guys, I
My
think-
notes.
I think a couple of you guys actually saw him take his.
Yeah, Roswell and I
whatever it was.
saw him do it, but we both kind of just looked the other way.
Yeah. So I'll send it to you on Skype. Where did I write that down?
Well, since we're doing this, I just looked at my flame knife, and I need a leaf of kumak. I don't even know what that is.
Components.
Sumac.
Components. From now on we'll figure that stuff out when you guys are back in town. But
Doesn't use it though.
okay.
So don't worry about it.
So don't worry about it right now.
Still gotta buy it.
Yeah. So we'll like take that out of some gold. You guys will spend some time shopping, and then we'll say you have everything you need.
All right.
So, are we just gonna fast travel to the town, or are we actually camping and waiting and seeing if we can
Yeah,
have a random
it's up-
encounter?
It's up to you guys if you want to try to book it through the night or like rest one night.
I think we should just try to make it.
Let's do it.
We can sleep when we're dead.
Then we're dead.
Carlos, did you get my message?
Cool.
All right. So you guys, what are you gonna do?
We're just gonna try to make it in one go.
Yeah. So you have the map. You remember kind of the way. You come out of the cave, climb back up the cliff face, make your way along the path through the forests. Nothing. You're going through the night. You're pretty aware of everything.
Oh, I recover my clockwork me, by the way.
Yeah. So you still have your toy. It's in your pack. And by the next day's morning, you're starting to get a little weary. The sun's coming up. You're exiting, and you're finding your way back onto the main road. You're starting to get into these pastures, these farms of the city, and in a couple hours, you start to reach the gates.
Am I taller than Scrax?
No, he's taller than you.
Oh,
He's pretty big for a goblin.
I'm tiny for a gnome.
So this is my crude drawing of the city. So you guys are coming in from the northwest along that road that's along the coast into Fishtown in the Port District. You get closer to the gate. You've been away for a few days, and at the gate, as you're getting through the gate, people are giving you odd looks with this goblin, but seeing a big Goliath with them, a somehow strong gnome, and two other fellows with this goblin, people aren't too distressed. And
I would be.
yeah, so they're keeping their distance. People are parting away, but no one's like outwardly freaking out. You get near the gates, and leaning against the wall, you see Andrew, the City Watch man that you met with Steve, who picked you up from the lighthouse in your first adventure. He's just waiting silently outside the gates, looks at you all, sees the goblin, and just says, "Come with me."
You got it, Dr. Drew.
It's Andrew, not Dr. Drew. He just turns and turns annoyed, you see this playful smile pass his on his face, and turns and keeps walking. Leads you through the city, past the port districts. You go through a little bit of the docks, past some warehouses, past these large guild halls. See very important businessmen walking around doing business, and you make your way to the City Watch HQ area. You walk in the door. Again, there's like a small little waiting room kind of thing. A man behind a desk, right down, looks up, glances, sees you are, and just kind of nods and goes back to his work. Andrew leads you back throughout the building, and instead of stopping at the office where Liam was waiting the first time, he actually leads you up to the second floor into what is a much larger office. He walks in. Steve is already in there, posted by the door. Andrew takes his spot next to the other door, and you guys file in with Scrax. And one thing of note is Steve and Andrew, where at the other office they would stay outside the doors, they're now, they seem to be more privy to information and stand inside the doors. So you guys come in. Liam, again, just busy scrolling on, like, taking notes.
Detective Liam.
Yes, Detective Liam. Why is that so funny? All right.
That was last Steve again.
Yeah. So he looks up after doing all his work. He sees Scrax. You can tell that there's bags under his eyes. He hasn't been sleeping much these last few days. And this room is a mess, having moved up to the second floor. What would you? And he just looks up expectantly at you guys.
I kind of put my hand on Scrax and like give him a little nod, like it should be okay.
Yeah, Scrax is like, he's been like a little confused, like being led around. He's like, at one point he like goes to you, Flynn. He's like, I thought you were detective. Who's this guy?
I'm Detective Flynn. That's Detective Liam.
So partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
But then you guys actually get in the room. And he sees Liam and he's just like.
I look at him and I wink.
He sees Derek Link, looks over, sees like Flynn being short, looks down a little bit, looks up at Liam, goes, shakes his head a little bit.
And can I lean down and whisper him and say, they are partners?
Oh God.
Lariac, roll deception with advantage.
Oh, what is deception? It's under charisma?
Yep.
So I get
While
+1.
Let's take
With
this a
advantage.
step further. While he's saying that, I want to take a chair and like position it kind of around the table, like on Liam's side, and sit down on it.
Liam, like, as you start to put this chair on, he just kind of reaches out and slides it back around to the side of his desk. Scrax, like, after you whisper in his ear, he goes, bullshit, out loud. Completely not believing anything. He's just like, this guy's so big and he work hard. And Liam's just kind of looking annoyed as you guys are like sitting there talking to the goblin. He's just like, so how'd it go? Did you find it?
Oh, yeah, like these guys were there, but they were just like the moving people. Like they just cleared it out. It was like it was exactly like the one that we were in, but it was like more recently used. I don't know why it was like not abandoned, but these goblins were supposed to like move it out, and he's got information about the dude that hired him.
Yeah. Big dark man, hooded. He scared the other goblins. No. Me too smartsy. But we kidnapped the people. And then we he starts to look like he starts to realize he starts to realize that like he's gonna be incriminating himself. Liam looks at him and goes, "It's all right. Tell what you may." And Strax goes, "Oh, okay, Detective Liam." And Liam like lands at you, and just goes, "God!" Like he just kind of like face palms a little bit. Strax goes on and tells the same things that he told to you guys. He also describes like how they had their own bed chamber, and the master had his room, and how he'd take these people away for days at a time. Liam looks up at Andrew and says, Andrew, take our friend Scrax here down to one of the rooms downstairs. See that he's well fed, and we'll, Scrax will help you out. All right? Thank you for your information.
I wanna say the displacer that we encountered some trouble after we decided to wait for the man to return. Two displacer beasts, well, if I know what they are. If I don't, then I'll just say two big-ass cat-looking things, came and looked like they were going to try to take Scrax out, so we feel it would be in both Scrax and our best interest that we be his protective party.
Well, I appreciate what you've done. I think here in the city, we have a little bit more control, and you've proven your worth for sure, and we still need your help, but having a goblin going around the city might eventually cause some problems. So I'll think on it. But for right now, I think we need to question him more. See if we can get anything from farther back than just his time in the chamber.
I want to also
Maybe try to get out a few extra details.
I want to also pull out the acid and ask, do you know anyone who might be able to derive some more information out of this? We found this in the chamber.
He takes it from you.
An alchemist, a scientist.
He takes it, kind of looks at it, and just goes, "Yeah, I know someone. I can get it back to you, probably tomorrow morning if you come back, and we can let you know more."
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just sets that in like down below him. He's made notes of the displacer beasts, and he goes back and he just says, "Look, there's been a lot going on even these last few days since you guys left. Only a few months ago, we ended a war, and the old commander of the City Watch, he was my mentor, and he's been moved up. He's now working in the Palace Guard as the second man. So I had to move up here. Now as the new commander. It's a lot of extra work, but you've proven your help and proven you can help, and we still need your help. We'll have your reward for you downstairs for this help. But we still don't know much about these torture rooms, about this red moss, the drugs that are going around. And on top of it all off, we discovered that we had a traitor in our midst, in our hunt master, Moon Eye. Look, if you can help me out, just keep looking into this red moss thing. We don't have many leads. The Thieves Guild might know more. Or I could offer a reward if you go after Moon Eye, the old huntsmaster.
What makes us qualified?
Well, you've already proven yourself. You survived torture once. You broke out. You've killed these large cat beings you talk about. Look, you're all I've got right now. We're spread thin. Wars in the past have left not many people in fighting age in this town.
What was the first option again?
The red moss that you guys had looked for before. I think this was actually when you're gone. So outside of the character, there's a problem going on of something called red moss. You guys tracked down a couple guys that were using it. All they gave you was a name, Ethan, who worked at the docks. It's the only lead you have right now, but it's been a real problem in the city, and it's causing a lot of problems. It's being
Well, being a nature guy, I'm gonna say I would prefer to go that way and try to stop this beautiful plant from being used in negative ways.
I don't think it's actually a plant.
It's moss. It's kind of a plant.
I don't
Well,
think it's moss.
Oh, bye-bye video.
Oh.
Bye-bye video. Oh, it's because we were over 2 hours of video.
Wait, you need Skype Premium to make a group video call. What?
Just hang up and recall.
Yeah, we have to hang up and recall. We'll be right back, guys. Sorry about this. Or no.
I'll change the overlay.
Nick, recall everybody.
Yeah, as we're having some technical difficulties, we will be back online shortly once we get Skype all sorted out. Stick around.
Whoa.
Hey guys, we are in the correct order. If Jeff turns on his video.
The call got dropped. Sorry about the technical difficulties with Skype.
This is entertaining, honestly.
Yeah, really is, man. Oh, he went offline. He's probably restarting.
Alrighty.
So, did you guys hear about the wolf on campus?
Good answer.
Oh, Jeff messaged the Facebook.
Oh, his internet went down.
I like to imagine that his character is just kind of convulsing on.
Clicky, clicky. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, that was yay Skype difficulties.
And my internet. I don't know. Randomly, my internet just on my computer will go out, and I have to reboot to fix it.
Yeah, you're about like 4 pixels on my screen right now.
It'll hopefully smooth it out. All right, so Liam has given you some options. The first one was to use your own leads and to maybe look for the Thieves Guild and in search of red moss in the city. The other was he offered a bounty on a alleged traitor.
What's
his
the
name?
bounty? Like how much gold?
200.
Each?
How much did we get for investigating the other one?
30 gold each.
Okay.
I didn't write it.
So you should get 30 gold, and the next that would be 200. The bounty is on Norgan Mooneye. He was the old Huntsmaster and aided. He's in charge of the Yalan Rangers, so like the more land-based, like pathfinding.
The scouts.
The scouts, basically, of the army, which it's not a big deal for them, being on the coast and being in the Isle, like part of the Isles, but they still are very important. So it's come as a shock that he's been a traitor, and so there's that bounty. Liam says about that. He says, I think some of Moon Eye's rangers can usually be found at the Royal Crown, so you might want to look there. Here, let me. So we don't have to keep showing around the city. And he like steps up, turns away, and on the wall you actually see a map resembling this one that's on roll 20. That's really okay. So at the northeast, along there's this clifftop keep. Behind it's all cliffs. It's a sheer drop off into the water. Along that is the high rise. It's where all the nobles and very wealthy people live. It's restricted by its own wall. It has its own docks. Then there's their own dock area, the port district. In the very center, there's the four corners with like a temple district, a small area for the city watch where they have a lot of headquarters and things going on. Very large open market connected with the guild halls in the other corner. And then in the southeast, there's a traveler's take, so that's where a lot of like people come in and travel. That's where there's a lot of inns and taverns around. And in the southwest, there's it's just called the corner. It's where there's a lot of craftsmen, so like your some industry stuff, so like your blacksmiths and that kind of thing.
And travel and commerce between them are all free and open?
Yeah, it's all pretty open.
Okay.
It's just like the northwest is just where like the original small fishing village was that like, expanded. They put the keep up in the most defensible position, and so that's the city. And, he points it all out. Red dot. He like marks and he points to that, and that's where the royal crown is. It's one of the only ends that's actually in the four corners. It's from your last time. You can kind of tell that it's pretty high end, and definitely given the name, the circumstances, Liam using it as the seventh child of the king of Yulan. It's kind of like has some royal connections. So you can either go after the red moss or go after the bounty.
So I was trying to explain to Lariak that I'm not fully convinced that this red moss is actually a plant. Granted, we haven't.
Well, I still feel like we're gonna help more people by stopping the red moss than we are by going after the huntsman.
We're also gonna make no gold.
Theoretically.
Liam looks up and goes, "We can discuss that later. I have to pull some funds around. It takes some time, but."
Well, also the guys that are selling this red moss are obviously making some money, and if we stop them from selling it, we can probably take their money when we take care of business.
Liam, you guys are still talking, like, Liam just looks up and goes, he just kind of like sighs and just kind of looks at you, like, shakes his head and sits down and just keeps working.
I don't even know what he's shaking his head at. I'm
talking
trying
about-
to be a nice guy.
You're talking about taking money when he's also offering money for the job.
Yeah, I'm saying double dipping.
Yeah, you're double dipping and he's like government.
There's no rules against that.
No, they would want the money as like evidence and stuff.
Yeah, he's not saying anything. So he's not like completely upset about it. Like he understands that you guys aren't employees. You're not part of the government. So
and he's not going to stop us, but doesn't mean he likes.
Hobo.
He needs your help. He does need your help. Like they are very strict then.
It's important to consider here that oftentimes aliens will target those who are using drugs.
Anyway, so
true.
We also
Andrew's gotten back from taking Strax downstairs and steps, and then as soon as we're talking about it, you just see another like half smile, like crooked grin. Steve nudges him.
We also have that lead at the docks. Not a very good one, but it might be a little safer to pursue. Than
Let's go deal with the Red Moss
Guild.
guys.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's part of the Red Moss stuff.
It sounds like we're all down for some red moss. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
No.
Most conspiracy theorists are.
But we've got Logan that we need to find, or that we could find at the docks if we wanted to do something slightly less dangerous than walk up to the Thieves Guild.
Was it Logan? Did I say? I think it was his name, Ethan.
Oh, Ethan. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, also, I think our characters will be better equipped to do that than chase after some random buffoon.
I have some questions for the Thieves Guild.
Liam chuckles and he goes, we have a few contacts, but I think if you go looking for them, they might find you.
Got it.
What's our plan to be found?
She just
I'll find
under
him.
his breath, Liam just kind of mutters like noble Goliaths.
We'll send Roswell to find him.
Right. Well, if you guys could step out, I have some work to do. We there's a meeting room downstairs you can go discuss things in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Sadly, we can't put you up at the Royal Crown anymore, but there's other inns in the Traveler's Take, pretty cheap.
Are there any merchants or
No, it's a full
craftsmen that you
city.
recommend? It's a what?
Never mind. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, no, that he recommends that we visit. Like any that we might be able to get a discount from for helping out with the city problem.
The City Watch doesn't really have many connections like that. I'm sure if you talk to some,
Finagle our prices down.
yeah, you could. Bartering is allowed. There's a thing in the city.
Maybe we could find a
Don't put-
fan.
Don't push your luck.
We could find a
Is all
fan
I'll
of
say.
Flynn the Great.
And Steve just comes up and starts like shoving you, like ushering you guys out of the room. And
Yeah.
Liam immediately sits down and like looks down and starts working again.
So I definitely
Like
think
that guy.
that it wouldn't hurt to go at least talk to Ethan and see if he knows anything else, and we can follow the chain before we just jump straight to the Thieves Guild and put ourselves in danger.
Ethan sounds like a swell guy. I'm down.
Swelly Ellie.
I have not met a bad guy named Ethan. All of them have been pretty nice.
So let's do our shopping and meet up at the crossroads between all four of those districts.
All right, I say goodbye to Drew Regard.
Oh, is what's his name the
Scrax.
goblin still with us?
No.
No, Scrax has to stay there. I say bye to Pet.
Who'd you say? Who are you saying bye to?
His pet.
Bye to Drew Regard and Pet.
Who's Drew Regard?
Andrew.
Oh. Andrew's like perplexed. He's just. He actually lets out a big laugh. He thinks you are the funniest Goliath he's ever met.
Good.
Somebody's flirting. Somebody flirting.
Oh, they like each other.
Okay, so shopping first to the craftsman district, the corner.
I take one of everything.
So are you guys gonna do some shopping then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're splitting up, let's just go around. Corner.
Okay.
We should go meet Ethan before it gets too late.
Yeah, it's getting like you guys are
Okay.
pushing into like dusk now.
Okay, let's go do it. We can identify this later.
Yeah,
Got
we'll make our way to the docks.
And how do you you make your way to the docks? It's a short walk. There's a big waterfront. How are you going to go about finding this person based on a name?
We'll just stop someone who looks like they're kind of in charge, like a supervisor or something.
Luke, who do you think we should talk to?
That guy.
Yes, you guys just, as a group of four, you guys just walk up to this guy that's like letting like a supervisor on the docks. This man like getting off work. He's just kind of checking everyone out, like making sure everything's good. You guys come up and you ask him like, "Oh, you know Ethan?" And he just goes, "No, Ethan works for me." Let's see. 2 docks down, you might find Taylor. He might have anything working for him.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Go talk
And he
to
just,
Taylor.
docks
he
down.
just completely ignores you. Like that's all you can get.
All right.
Let's walk
few dogs
towards
down.
Taylor.
And so you find this next
Well,
supervisor.
can I play Taylor?
No.
Oh.
You come up, you find this supervisor Taylor 2 docks down, and he kind of looks at you and says, no one named Ethan works for me. Have you tried talking to Lucas back up 2 docks that way? Sorry, I can't be more help. And he goes back to his work.
Let's go talk to him.
That was the guy we just talked to, wasn't it?
Guy.
Was
Yeah,
that
he
the guy
pointed back the direction you guys just came from.
God,
Like,
I
said-
hate Lucas.
Let's stop at the supervisor on the dock in between and ask him.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's ask the guy one before Lucas. And
Alright,
first
so you guys
ask
go-
him what his name is.
So you guys walk up, ask this guy's name. He goes, my name is Jefflos.
Is that close?
You guys Roswell starts laughing out loud, and the guy just gives you a blank glare. He goes, "What do you need? I'm busy."
I'm Plinwell. Nice to meet you.
Flinwell? He reaches out and shakes your hand. Odd
Yeah,
name for a
we're
gnome.
looking for a guy named Ethan. He works on the docks. It's a kid, probably not.
Yeah, his his ears kind of perk up when you say the name Ethan. He looks at you and goes, "Why are you looking for him? I haven't seen him in days. He used to work here."
Oh,
God, I'm so smart.
we Oh, did it freeze? Hello? Oh god. Oh god, I dropped frames. Oh god.
Drop frames. Hold on a sec.
Okay, we're back. Looks like we're back. Do you know what happened to him or where I could reach him?
I haven't heard from him. The boys haven't either.
Do you know where he used to hang out at or anything like that?
Any of his friends? Anyone he seemed particularly close to?
Does he have family?
He was young, new to the trade. He's only just becoming a man.
Physical description?
Good kid, Richard. Maybe I don't know, yay high. It's about like 5'7", 5'8". Slender build. Starting to put some muscles on, but you know how young people are. Probably not as strong as this big guy over here. Points at Kia back. Back.
I turn around. And I'm like,
excuse me, and I give him like a flex.
He, blonde, sandy hair, fair skin, freckles, blue eyes. I think he did mention one tavern. It's one of the actually closer ones on the docks, the Brass Anchor, I think.
Do
It's not where
they
the guys go, but
do they have any cards there?
playing cards?
Yeah. Does anybody
You
play
could-
any
I've-
friendly games around there?
I have playing cards in my hand right now already. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, probably. I
Okay.
assume Drunk
Just
Sailor's game.
curious.
Let's head for that tavern.
Yeah, and he points you in the way, and it's you guys are near the middle of the docks, and it's to the west a little bit. Points you towards the west, near closer to where the rest, like where the big warehouses are, reaching into the port district. You find your way. You see
for his help.
a sign. Yeah,
He's
he's
trying to play up to my character, by the way, guys. Just so you know.
he says, "Yeah, no problem. If you hear anything, let me know. All right."
We'll do, Jeff Rose.
So he points you in the direction to the west. Can you guys stop bringing up the cards?
I try to put it away.
I put them away.
You have 47
No, Carlos has
cards.
47 cards now.
Carlos, can you right-click them and do anything?
Oh, we can't. Only Nick can delete them.
God damn it.
Sorry.
We really just want to play a game of cards right now, Nick.
Well, we're not.
Mine was more about gambling, but
So you find a small tavern. Small by the likes of like the Royal Crown, but it's still pretty big. There's a hustle and bustle starting to grow inside as the sailors leave the docks, and you notice that it's a younger crowd as you start to walk in.
There are lots of cute girls.
Not many girls here.
I want to
Just
ask
a
how
couple-
much a room would cost.
Couple uglier barmaids. A room.
For
5
4.
silver. There's only a few. You come up to the bartender, Travis, and he says, "We don't have many rooms here, but they're not occupied right now. 5 silver apiece."
Okay, guys.
I say we can get 2 rooms.
Yeah, I think we need 2. So 25 copper each.
What?
Type it up.
20, yeah.
Oh, 25 copper each. I was like, what?
So he hands you the key and just kind of he points to the back.
Yep. So instead of going in,
Can I get you fellas anything to drink? He starts trying to like sell you beer and stuff.
Let's go up to the. Can we go up to the rooms real quick
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, so you guys make your way to the rooms.
And kind of like as we're going, I'll mention like keep an eye out for a guy that matches our description. Maybe ask around for someone who might know Ethan.
Who's our most charismatic character?
Probably me.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a +4 to charisma, 18 charisma.
Oh, that's why you're able to convince everybody of your conspiracy theories.
Yep. That's why.
His charisma is less of a convincing kind of charisma and more of a just I have a loud personality.
Okay, well, what I was thinking is the person with the most charisma should ask about buying some red moss.
Oh, I'll ask around, alright.
Oh god, that's a terrible idea.
Okay. Yeah. I'm down with this plan.
All right, let's do it.
So the rest of you gonna find a table or what?
Yeah. Do they have like a stage or something?
There's a very small stage. No one's playing anything right now.
Can
Is there
I?
anybody around playing cards?
Can I get up
Oh,
there
there's a
to
couple.
perform?
There's 2 tables of cards going on.
Can I get up there to perform and captivate the audience?
What do you have to perform with?
I can juggle, or I can just do like a, I challenge anyone to an arm wrestle or something like that.
Yeah, just roll a performance check.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around and talk to people.
While they're all doing that, I kind of slyly walk over to one of the card tables and ask if I can sit down.
They nod. They say 5 silver buy-in.
Okay.
13 for my riveting
Taylor
performance.
catches the attention of a few of the tables. Kind of lightens the mood a little bit around the thing. Some people come up, arm wrestle.
I win all of them.
We'll
right?
say roll. So someone will come up and they ask if you're willing to wager on the arm wrestle.
No, I don't have the money to. I mean, maybe like a couple silver, but I'm not gonna drop any gold on it.
Yeah. So like it's just a few silver here and there with the wagers. Roll just one athletics check. So you get 12 silver. You actually win a decent amount. You gain 12 silver through your efforts, and you're keeping the audience captivated. People are getting louder and paying attention. Lyriac, you bought in for 5 silver to a playing cup game.
What do I need to roll for playing?
It's usually deception versus insight, is how gambling.
Yeah.
So
So roll deception.
So it's +1.
Or sleight of hand if you want to try to cheat.
My character's not really a cheater. He's more just never been in the world, and he came into the world and introduced him to gambling, and
He loves his gambling.
yeah.
You within 2 hands of this game that is similar to poker, you lose everything.
With a 20 roll.
Wow.
I rolled the nat 20.
Wow.
I rolled the nat 20 +1.
Man. All right. Well, I just lost 5 silver then.
They quickly invite you to buy back in. They're liking you now that you've lost money to them. Yeah, so now you're starting to make more money, and you can continue to play.
Okay, we can do other stuff, and I'll roll again later.
I'm gonna ask around using my strong force of personality and general well-likedness.
Who are you gonna ask around? Are you gonna look for anything specific to ask about?
I'm gonna look for the youths.
The youths? Well, they're all pretty young.
Youths.
Roll perception.
I tell you should probably look for a table with an empty seat. Because they're used to sitting with someone.
Well,
So
he's
he's
looking for Red Moss, not Ethan.
You look over,
Okay.
and you actually see the 2 guys that were on Red Moss that you saw in the alleyway. They're in a corner, and there's a seat open at their table.
Do I see this being up on the stage and all?
No, this is near the door. This is in the far corner.
Okay.
You're opposite corners.
Yeah, I'm gonna stroll on over there, looking as suave as I do.
Do I have an eye on him right now? By the way, on Roswell, can I see him from the table playing?
In your peripheral.
Okay, I would like to just kind of keep track of what's going on if he needs help, so I can help him out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit at the bar and also be helpful.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hello, fellow kids."
They look
I-
up, and they are. You can see in their eyes that they're very scared of you because the last time they saw you, they don't. Their memory's fuzzy, but they remember this big, scary assassin-looking thing, and a lot of danger.
That was weird. I didn't expect that.
I'm just standing behind you.
So I say, I'm like, guys, no worries. I'm with the authorities. I mean, I hate the authorities as much as any of the other youths.
Roll deception.
Yeah, of course. I have great score, so this will save my awful role playing.
Roll with disadvantage. She's already scared of you.
Oh, okay. 23.
What if I give him the hope action?
They're so fucking scared of you, man. They're like, one of them just like his legs shaking and it's like bumping on the table and his drink's spilling and he's trying to like edge because they're like in a corner table and so trying to like edge around so he can maybe like make a dash for the door.
Okay, so they're scared of me.
Yeah, they're very scared.
I've got them right where I want them. Then. Okay, so I say,
Intimidation then.
yeah. You listen here, okay? I might not be with the cops, but I'm with a higher being. And I look up at the sky, and as I continue talking, I stop actually talking and instead start telepathically communicating with them to like really get in their head.
Yeah, the one that started to edge away, as soon as you start like talking to his mind, he just sits back and just like, what's going on? Kind of look.
I know you consume what the children call red moss. Now it would behoove you to indeed share some of that red moss with me, for I am very powerful and could destroy you with the snap of a finger.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Damn straight, son.
While this is happening, I want to tell the bar to tip their waitress.
It's a 24
The
or
waitress
16.
One of the waitresses gives you a wink.
And then I
24.
will retire to go sit next to Kiovak and get a drink.
Yeah, so you two are at the bar. Yeah, so like the younger one that was starting to edge away looks at his older brother, and gives like a flick of his head, like give it to him, and under the table, there's like a small pouch hits the floor by your feet.
Okay. I'm gonna not look at it like I don't realize that anything happened. I'm gonna keep talking like also.
And are you talking in their minds or out loud now?
Keep talking in their minds. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, so Lynn has actually stopped. Like everyone's starting to make their way to their tables and back to like the regular thing, and it's some of them are starting to notice that there's like an odd just like silence in that corner.
And you guys are all just like having.
Okay, I'm going to be having a normal conversation with my mouth, but simultaneously
Oh my god,
having
that's so
an intimidating
creepy.
conversation with their heads.
Yeah, so
My
you're just like
grandma said to me.
you're so in tune with alien beings where like you're having like a dumb conversation out loud about like cats and your grandma, and inside you're like talking to them.
Yeah, and I'm saying, okay, I don't just need the stuff. I need to know where you get it. I need to know where it's sold and by whom.
We got it from Ethan, man. We haven't seen him in 3 days since the night before you came. So
I know you took Ethan.
He was our friend.
Ask him where he lives.
Where does Ethan live?
Do you know? Oh, I can't ask questions.
I shouldn't have said that, but
They look at each other. They kind of shake their heads like we don't. Look, he was pretty new down here. We just met him in the bar a few times. He sold it to us. We don't know where he lives. We don't this bar.
Can I ask the bartender if he knows anything about Ethan?
You guys,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I was just.
you're all right.
Yeah.
When this planet gets taken over, I'll see to it that you live in less of a shithole than everyone else.
They kind of exchange looks, say thanks.
I pick up the stuff and I go away menacingly, but I keep eye contact with them.
They like look at each other, slam their drinks, and as soon as you're like 5 feet away, just dash out the door.
That's how Roswell does it, boys.
Kievek and Flynn, you ask the bartender if he knows anything about a person named Ethan. He doesn't. You give the description, and he says, there's a lot of fair-skinned, see some young guys. There's plenty of new ones coming in, and nothing sticks out in his brain.
Looks like the trail's gone cold,
Ask
but we
the
got
waitresses.
a sample of our. We got a sample.
Guys, I got the drugs.
Did you just yell that out loud?
No, I don't actually.
I'll let that slide this time.
Chase did that in our campaign.
I know. He yelled that in his brain, so you guys actually hear that in your heads.
Yeah.
We kind of like I kind of like slyly step down from the bar, give a small little like copper tip to the bartender and go up to the room. I kind of like tell Kiovac like don't look like we're all going up there to meet or anything, and like wait some time before I go, and then I go.
Yeah, so I'm
still gambling.
Yes. Tim makes his way up. Lyric, roll again for your gambling one last time.
You just take it all.
Take it all.
I rolled a nat 1 against your natural 20.
Oh
my god!
So you just start destroying. Like
you hustled them, man.
You basically hustle them. They're like starting to get angry, and you.
I'll stop.
Gambling, you stop at the perfect time where competition wouldn't have happened. You lost one. You paid in 1 gold total, but you've made back 4 gold, so you're positive 3. It was a good pull for a cheap tavern.
Okay.
The best possible roll.
It was really, you killed it.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
You all filter your way up to the room. It's pretty musky, pretty dark. You're all in there. What do you do?
Rolls a 19.
So I want to ask for the pouch because I can examine these pretty.
I hand the drugs to the drug experts.
Yeah. So
and then hold on. From the corner of the room, you hear a young voice go. So you finally got some, huh?
Ethan?
And that's where we'll end tonight.